Hey, my obediently stepped on the stuffing. There is no ugliness. In this way, we were fooled, and Yi Changmeng took the money and ran away.
On the other hand, the old yellow iron pot shield of time and space also ushered in the opening auspiciousness. And his next business operations, but it is full of strong irony of modern consumerism at the opening site. He skillfully staged a hunger marketing drama that is common in later generations.
Manager Zhang, look at how much inventory there is. I can't sing. The cost cannot come down. Everyone heard it. My dad said, I can't sing at all. The cost cannot come down. But today, I will make a decision against my ancestors. For my home, people kill at home.
Relying on the exaggerated acting skills of these classmates, Lao Huang's hunger marketing directly sealed as a god customers paid like crazy. Looking at this hot scene, Lao Huang felt a beauty in his heart. I feel that changing my life against the sky is just around the corner. There is wine and meat on the dinner table of the celebration banquet. With brothers, everything looks so beautiful. But Lao Huang's next move instantly dropped the audience to freezing point. He gave these 18-year-olds the perspective of a 40-year-old middle-aged man. The brothers who came to help paid a labor fee one by one.
What do you mean? Do you think big guys are here to help you or earn you 20 yuan?
No. I know everyone is here to help me. It must be for friendship, but give everyone some money. I feel more at ease. After all, there is some relationship. Friendship alone, maintaining is unreliable. Money is a stronger means to maintain relationships.
After listening to the classmates leave angrily, Huang Yuqi had no waves. I even think they are just too naff, relying on the business routine of dimensionality reduction strikes. He gained a firm foothold in the business world of 99 years. And Huang Yuqi, who has been in 24 years, is also very satisfied with the status quo. She enjoys the plain joy of being a father with her children. She also mingled with her colleagues in the company and brought meals. The sales of powder also exceeded 100 million days. As the days passed, in the blink of an eye, the wheel of history came to the millennium. Everyone took to the street one after another with excitement, welcoming the arrival of the new century. People on the streets are watching fireworks, dream, but some people's dreams are about to turn into nightmares. Xiaoxi's eyes were full of ice, and he came to the company with a spring breeze. You can go to the laboratory at first glance. I was directly dumbfounded, a laboratory where even a fly could not fly in. At this moment, the door was actually open, and it was invited at a high price. The scientist didn't even have a ghost. I only saw a red criminal law and a note on the table. Surprised or not surprised? It was not surprising. The 100 million meal noodles sold are actually all fake. In the face of this shocking thunderstorm that can pierce the old bottom, he pretended to be calm and turned his head to find Bei Guoxia to bring meal noodles.
I think this thing makes you feel uncomfortable. I don't dare. Lao Huang, let me tell you this. If you are not a legal person, my dad said dividends.
He didn't have a penny, and after hearing this, Xiao Jinjing jumped up. This is a full 10 million dividend. But the other side wants him to be this law-breaking person. Although he is young, but at least he has received 9 years of compulsory education. There is still basic legal knowledge.
It doesn't matter.
Speak wildly, angry and angry. But Xiao Huang is not a fool. Use your brain and think about who will be good. End to end, give the company to others. If there is no shocking thing hidden behind this, the big reggae will not believe it. The big four eyes still want to continue to draw. Big Cake repeatedly muttering in his mouth. 10 million.
Try to test his determination with money.
In this game of changing fate, the butterfly effect finally revealed his hideous fangs. A stinking scrap wall in one place. Here he met the man who had stood side by side with him. Li Panpan, a close friend who fights for the sky. Who would have thought that the iron body back then, Li Panpan, now it has fallen to the point of being tattered. It turned out that the turning point of fate occurred on the day of the Qing Games. Panpan stood up for him. The accident injured the non-mainstream. As a result, he cut off his great future. He was imprisoned. This huge gap. Huang Yuqi sat on the sofa that night and couldn't come back to her senses for a long time. He suddenly remembered that since he came back from time travel for so long, it seems that he has been busy with various trivial matters, but he has never contacted him. My father in Hawaii didn't even know how he was doing.
And see you tomorrow.
But he couldn't have imagined that Hawaii they were talking about was actually a nursing home. He found his father, who was already full of gray hair and looked dull. But the saddest part is that the father looked at the son in front of him, but his eyes were full of complete strangeness.
Hello. I'm here to travel. Do me a favor. Help me.
See if the water is cold. Happiness is cold. Conk, calm down.
Looking at this scene in front of him, Xiaohuang's heart is like a knife corner. It turned out that 10 years ago my father suddenly suffered a serious cerebral infarction. As a result, many things in the past have been forgotten. Life cannot take care of itself. You can only live in a nursing home. Although the annual cost is as high as 70,000 yuan as a son, he still gritted his teeth all these years and insisted that his father return home at this high cost. He angrily connected his 99-year-old self and blamed him for not taking good care of his father. But a hot-blooded teenager who has just become an adult, how can you understand the mountains on the shoulders of a 40-year-old middle-aged man? In order to support the family as 40-year-old Huang Yuqi, he did not dare to get sick. I dare not lose my job easily, let alone lose the job that I rely on for survival. After Xiaohuang learned about this, he went to find someone with his backhand, always wants shares, and at this time, Ren Rishan is worried about not being able to find a scapegoat.